Hey everybody, welcome back to Kitty Speaks. It's Kitty. If you've ever wondered what I look like fresh out of bed, this is it. Still got my hair thing on and everything in my nightgown. I want to do a video about skincare, actually about a skincare mishap, and I'm going to do it using my tablet instead of my new fancy sophisticated camera that I bought to do these videos, because when I use my new fancy sophisticated camera, I have a dickens of a time trying to get the videos posted. I posted a lot of wonderful, I thought, witty videos for you guys, and I can't seem to get them. I can't seem to get them posted. So we're gonna go old school because I want to be able to show you what's going on with my face. Okay, so my skin is normally normal, but as you know, I do have lupus, and so sometimes your skin does what it wants to do with lupus, and it's really outside of your control, and you just have to deal with the fires that happen. So recently I discovered a single pimple on the side of my face, and so excuse me, my teeth are freshly brushed, and so when I was in Nebraska, there was this wonderful little test strip thing in one of my magazines that I had taken along with me, one of my many magazines, and it was to test your skin type: normal, combination, oily, or dry. And so the concept was you stick the little thing on your head for 5 seconds and you pull it away, and depending on how it looks, now you know your skin type. So mine said oily, so I decided that I right away needed some new skincare products because this pimple was going to drive me crazy. Now, keep in mind, it was just one. So I dragged my daughter to Target and I spent literally standing in the skincare aisle probably, I would say, a good over 20 minutes. To the point where she started complaining, like, you are just doing too much. Why do you have to read the back of every one? And I wanted to get either something that had retinol in it or something that had, what is it, salicylic acid, and there's this one other ingredient that I was looking for. Now, normally, this is what I use. This is Biore Combination Skin Balancing Cleanser. I used it twice a day, and I toned my face with witch hazel. I've been doing that for years. I discovered that really helps with acne, which I had when I was younger. I'm a lot older now, but I still use witch hazel as a toner. And I decided I want these wonderful, lovely products, and because the little test strip thing was Garnier, I wanted Garnier. So we had all sorts of trouble finding it, and I picked these, I picked some different products to use, and then voila, the Garnier is right there. I now see why people say I have big eyes. Because I've been seeing my eyes flash out of the corner of my eye. But anyway, I saw the Garnier, and I was just like, wow, this is what they were talking about. So I got it. Now, what I got is Garnier Clean Plus Shine Control Cleansing Gel. So this is it. It's oily skin. It says it removes excess oil, mattifies skin, has charcoal, oil free. So I love the mattifies skin part. So I was like I was all on that. And because of the fact that that I also exfoliate twice a week, I had to get an exfoliator. Replace my exfoliator. The one that I usually use, I don't remember. I think it's by L'Oreal, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to get up and get it. But anyway, I needed an exfoliator, so I got the Garnier Clean Plus Blackhead Eliminating Scrub. Unclogs pores, clears complexion, charcoal, oily skin, oil free, and then at the bottom, salicylic acid acne treatment. Did you forget I just had one pimple? And need a toner. So I got this Neutrogena Clear Pore Oil Eliminating Astringent. Let me see if I can back it up for you. effectively treats and helps prevent breakouts without overdrying. Salicylic acid acne medication. Now, I didn't end up with the 2 ingredients that I wanted, but I got 1, salicylic acid, and I was happy. And then there was charcoal. So this is what happened. It is a lot better than it was. Let me see if I can get real close so you can see all the nasty. My face was not like this. And then on the other side, let's see if I could get on the other side. The other side is not as bad, but the one pimple was over there. And so, I don't know if it was the cleanser. I don't know if it was the scrub, but I think that it was the scrub because it's starting to fade now because I've been putting my bio oil on it. But there was a huge dark thing, the shape of where I had put the scrub, you know, trying to dry out the pimple. So then I said, because then I started getting all these other bumps, and there was like bumps coming up, you know, other places on my face. And obviously I used the cleanser and the exfoliator all over my face. I really don't think it was a toner. I really don't think it was the Neutrogena product. I'm pretty sure it was the Garnier product. And so I said to myself, there's always a period at the beginning of a new skincare products where your face is going to break out, you know, because they tell you that it's drawing all the impurities to the surface of your skin and blah blah blah. Now, I had been using a skincare regimen that I was very happy with for a very long time, and I didn't think I had any impurities to be drawn out. I really didn't. However, I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. So I kept using this line twice a day for several days, and now it's been about 3 days of me constantly putting bio oil, you know, on this. You should see the way it feels. It's not even the way that it looks. You should, if you could see the way that it feels, like my skin feels like scales or something. Like I can't really describe the way it feels. I wanted to go see my doctor. It's that bad because usually for my lupus I have a cream that is prescription that every time something goes wrong with my skin, this is what I use. However, my insurance stopped paying for it, and it's $270 some a tube. So I decided I wasn't gonna do that. And so I've been having my little lupus things and just grinning and bearing through it. This time, I don't have anything to put on it, and because of the scaly feel and because of the discoloration of my skin, I've been using the bio oil religiously, hoping that because it's at the beginning of it, it can kind of quickly deal with it, because my skin was where I generally didn't even have to wear foundation. I'm having trouble looking at where I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm sorry. So I don't even know what this video is to say. All I know is that I am really, really unhappy. I usually return products because it's usually the principle of the matter and I want my money back. I don't even know that I'm going to feel like, because we don't have a Target in my city. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be toting around these couple bottles until the next time we're in the area and I can drop them off at Target. I don't even know if Target accepts used products. I usually buy my things at Walmart and CVS because I know that if I open them and use them and am unhappy, I can get a 100% refund as long as I have a receipt. I don't even know if that's the situation that I'm in. I hope my eyeballs aren't looking like they're just going all over the place, because I don't know which one of these is the camera. And holding the tablet was a bad idea too, because like I don't even know, but whatever. So I decided that I was going to show you my face up close and personal. This is not normal. Please keep that in mind. And all of this was because of one pimple. So, I mean, I even got pimples like up here. I mean, they hurt. So the moral of the story is I probably shouldn't have let my obsession over this one little pimple make me change my whole skincare regimen that I was happy with and that worked for me. So now I've got to deal with this ugly problem. And we went out, and it was like at the beginning of raring, flaming, I mean, it was really, really dark. And I had to try to camouflage that bad buddy. You wouldn't believe how much makeup I had on so that it would not dominate my whole afternoon thinking about people seeing this on my face. And I know that, you know, people have much bigger problems, but when you have chronic illnesses like I have, because I actually have much more than just lupus, and all of mine are invisible diseases. None of them have a cure. When you are living with so much that is outside of your control, having to go to the hospital just at a moment's notice and having to be in there for 32 days at a time. Usually when I go to the hospital, I have to stay for at least a month, and I hate that. Never knowing if it's going to be a good day, if it's going to be a bad day. When you have so much that's outside of your control, you tend to want to micromanage the things that are in your control. My hair is one of them. That is definitely outside of my control, but I still try to do everything I possibly can to keep it healthy. I tend to focus on the small things, and those things become big things, because the things that are really the big things, I can't do anything about. I can't control them. I can't, you know, all I have to do is try to grin and bear it and wait it out. Because there is no cure for anything that I have. There is no way to, they usually just try to deal with symptoms. And sometimes the symptoms, they can't find the right medication to help me with those, because I am allergic or have severe reactions to a lot of medications. I ended up in the hospital over a month for taking, what's this stuff? There's this new, Humira. I had a couple doses of Humira, and it put me in the hospital for over a month. So, you know, it's so fragile. It's such a fragile dance that the things that I can do, I tend to like want to grab them and hold them tight and do everything I can about them. So that one little pimple was a big thing for me. I know it may not seem like it's a big thing, but trust me, there's a whole lot of psychological things that go on when you have illnesses like these. I'm constantly saying I want to stop saying but I'm always saying like I really don't want to be pointing out my heart to you guys. I really don't. But I think that it's important. It's important because I'm not the only person that lives like this. I'm not. And I need to realize that, and I want to do my part. I want to do what I can to help other people that live like I live. I want you to know that people understand. I want you to know that you're not the only one. And so I am more than happy to show you my bare naked face, which Garnier has completely ruined. I think, like, I want them to pay me. Like, I want more than my money back. Like, I'm mad. But anyway, that is all for now. So until next time, love, peace, and hair grease.